Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tourism Summit 2019. And today we have
Yeah.
Busayo. Hello.
Hi, Adela. Good morning.
Good morning, dear. How are you?
I'm fine. You?
I'm
I'm fine. Can
okay.
you hear me?
Yes, I
Okay.
can. I'm fine
Okay,
too.
that's good to know.
Please tell me more about yourself. Just something short.
Okay. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Busayo Adebisi. I'm a lifestyle and travel blogger at explorebusayo.com. And I'm also a tour guide. I organize tours sometimes under my blog branding, which is Explore Busayo. Then other times I also I host fun tour of Lagos for Visit Nigeria Now and some other tours. So that's just basically about me.
Okay. So you say you're a travel blogger. Can you tell us who a travel blogger is?
A travel blogger is just someone that generally travel around documenting things that they see that they know will be beneficial to their audience, writing it down on their blogs and all. That's just what a travel blogger is generally.
So what inspired you to start your own travel blog?
Okay, lot of things. Right from time when I was a little child, when anybody wants to travel at home, I always loved to tag along, but I didn't even know there was anything called travel blogging until when I was in my final year in College of Education. I attended the College of Education. That's like a teacher training school before uni. So when I was in College of Education, now final year, so we had this course that we have to called field trip. We have to travel to about 3 states in Nigeria. We have to go to like Ekiti State, Ibadan, Oyo State, and that's the first time I went to Olumirin Waterfall, Ikongosi, Idore Hills, and all those other places. So when they were like 30, we stayed 2 days on the road. It was so much fun. Then at the end of the field trip, we had to document everything that we saw, and that was so interesting to me. So from there, I had interest in documenting anywhere I go to, like writing it down and making. And after that trip, actually, when I posted it on my social media, people were like, "Where are these places? What's up? Are you going to go to these places again now?" They needed information about it. That's when I now started researching that. Okay, I have a knowledge like this. What can I use it to do? So that's when I discovered that there's something called travel blogging. And with the fact that I enjoyed documenting the trips I went on, I was like, this is fantastic. I would love to do more of this. So that's where I started from.
So how long have you been doing your travel blog?
2 years now, yeah, 2 years.
And how has it been so far?
It's been fine. It's been good, but at times it's quite challenging. To travel around Nigeria is quite challenging, but it's actually fun at the same time.
All right. So now you've mentioned what a travel blogger is and why you ventured into it. Can you mention 5 requirements to becoming a travel blogger? What does someone need? 5 things, five characteristics. Yes.
Okay. For anyone to become a travel blogger, you have to have the passion first. Like, you have to have the passion, because if there is no passion there, you easily get tired and you might not stay long in the game. Then the other thing, you have to have interest in traveling, because if you don't have interest in traveling, how you get to document wherever you're going to? Because to travel at times is quite challenging. You might go, not all journeys, like there's a saying that say journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. There are some places that you go to that is actually very hard to get to them. But when you get to those places, you'll be like, wow, this place is beautiful. So you have to have the passion for it first. That's number one thing. Then secondly, you have to have interest in traveling. If you don't have interest in traveling, how is it going to work that you're a travel blogger? It's not going to work at all. So the third one, you have to have a photographic, like you have to know to some extent, you have to be good in photography, wherever. Like, you have to, the places you're going to go to, you have to photograph them, because images speak louder than words at times. So you have to have a good, even if you're not a professional, but you have to be good to some extent to be able to capture moments that are going to speak to your audience. Then thirdly, you have to know how to write to some extent. You don't have to be a Daniel Steele or a Nora Roberts, but at least you have to know how to write. Yes. Then fourthly, you have to do it like a business, because is actually difficult to be doing something, and you don't have to go to it because of the money, because for years you'll be there, you'll not be earning anything, you just be doing it, but that's where the passion comes in. So you have to make it like a business that you have all your interest in, and you know you're doing these things for the long outcome. Then the fifth characteristic of being a travel blogger, you just have to, how do I put this word now? It's going. The fifth characteristic is you just have to keep doing it,
Being
because
consistent.
when you're in,
Being
yes,
consistent.
be consistent. Yeah, that's the word. That's the word. You have to be consistent, because with consistency, everything is going to pay off and the long of the hair. Is a word I preach to myself at times too, because it's actually hard to be consistent with what you're doing, especially when you have other projects. Maybe you're in school, you're working, and all those other things, and you have to combine it with being a travel blogger. So consistency is key. That's the way to engage your audience, to make them stay. It's a word I preach to myself at times too, because there are days there are months I don't post anything. So it's a word I preach to myself too. You have to be consistent. Yeah, so that's just basically all.
Okay. So can we recap? So the first, you have to have passion.
Yes, you have to have passion for it.
You have to know how to take at least photographs, at least of those places. You don't have to be a professional, but take good pictures.
Yes, you have to take good pictures.
And then you have to know how to write. At least you don't have to be like a Daniel Steele and co, but at least you have to describe where you have gone to. Then number 4, what's number 4 again?
Then number 2 was actually supposed to be passion for traveling. You have to have passion for traveling.
Okay, then number 5, you have to be consistent.
Then you have to be consistent. Yes.
Okay. All right. So now you've mentioned these things. When you start a travel blog, mention at least 3 to 5 ways that one can earn money as a travel blogger.
Okay. You can make money in a lot of ways as a travel blogger. So after my college of education degree, wherever, I knew I needed to go to uni, but I was doing travel blogging already. So from travel blogging, I discovered that I'm good with content, like I can create content. So I stopped my full-time job to go back to school, and I didn't have any help. The only thing I was in at that time was travel blogging. I was like, how am I going to get money for myself to go to school and do all those other things? But since I run a travel blog already, I know I already have a skills to say, not even a skills. I already have skills that can actually pay some of my bills. And one of those skills is content creation. So from there, I reached out to people and I started creating content for them on social media. So I became a social media manager. So from travel blogging, if you already know how to create content for your blog, that means you can create content for other people as well. So from there, that means you can create content for other people as well. So from there, I was able to work as a social media manager for other brands to create content for them, to promote their brand, to bring in sales and all. That's the first thing. You can work as a content creator from travel blogging. It's from travel blogging I discovered the skills, so to say, to be able to create content for people. Then the other one, you can be a photographer, because when you go on trips already, you already have these eyes that can see things, that can capture moments. So you can actually work as a photographer or a videographer. You can develop your skills from travel blogging like that. The other one, I mentioned photography. Yeah, so you can venture into photography from learning it as part of your travel blogging skills. Then the third one, you can actually work as a tour guide or a tour manager. Before I started organizing tours for, I was started as a tour host from Visit Nigeria, because they discovered that I actually write about places I visit to and all. So they were like, okay, Busayo, you've been doing this, then you can actually take people on tours and tell them about these places, take them to, like, have the knowledge to be able to work as a tour host. So that's the other thing. You can be a tour guide from travel blogging, or you can be a tour manager, or however way you want to put it. So those are the 3 skills. There are still more, but those are the 3 major ones that I know has been making money for me from travel blogging.
All right, so you said creating content. I know that's another beautiful thing. A lot of people don't know. You can become a content creator as a travel
content creator,
photographer or videographer, because you have to take pictures and also sometimes video if you want to show them.
Yes.
And then number 3, you say you can actually be a tour tour guide or a tour manager?
Guide or manager, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So those are the three basic things that you can make money from being a travel blogger.
Okay, awesome. So please, can you mention, okay, we've talked about mentioning ways. So now, what advice would you give anybody that wants to start a travel blog or any travel business? What advice would you give them?
I'll tell them that they should go with their passion, because the result at the end of the day might not be what you're expecting. I can remember when I started travel blogging, when I published an article, you know, the excitement that you're just starting something new.
Yes, I
So when
know
I
that
publish an
feeling.
article, like 10 people will view my article, I will be so down, like, oh my God, what's happening with the whole lot of work I put into this thing? Nobody is, but you just have to keep going, be consistent, and on at the long run. Like now, I'm not proud to say this, but for a while now, I've not posted anything on my blog. But the last time I checked, the view was mad. Like, those are contests that I posted since months back. But when I checked again, the views were mad. So you just have to be consistent and keep doing it. At the end of the day, the thing is going to pay off. So whatever you're doing, just go with consistency. That's the only thing that make it pay. And your passion, don't ever let that dwindle down or something. Just keep going at it, and at the end of the day, it's going to pay off.
Thank you so much, Busayo, for giving us your tips on how to be a
You're
travel
welcome.
blogger. Really appreciate having your time. And please keep it up, because it's not easy. I'm a travel blogger, and I know it can be really hard sometimes to create good content and to be consistent.
Yeah,
but I know that's really
yeah.
helped me a lot too in building my business one way or the other. So thanks a lot for your tips.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.